Yeah, 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 yeah. Everything's fine, don't stress, don't shout. Only couple million signing up, what's that about? Just a family hang, matching shirts, same smile. Promise you the bonus check is coming in a while. Trust, weekly meetings, love bomb, greetings at the door. You're not a number, you're rank 24. All your friends are prospects, every brunch a pitch. But hey, that's freedom, baby, build a business, get rich. We don't need nobody speaking out about cults. It's only like, what, a few million votes? Shocking folks yearly, but it's all by choice. Why would we ever want a different voice? We don't need nobody calling out the scam. Just repeat the slogan, share like slam. Close both eyes, chant louder in the room. Praise be the prophet and the orange groom. Oh, the movement is massive, it's practically a faith. You tied your paycheck, they tied your base. Top leader in a yacht, you in a folding chair. But if you hustle harder, you'll totally get there. This culty, the deep fake stats in a slide. Pay to play, pay to pray, pay for the ride. And way off yonder in a red hat shrine, another cold chorus yelling everything's fine. Sure it is. Golden escalator, bargain bin messiah. Says he loves the little folks from a private jet higher. Storming social feeds with apocalyptic memes. But it's totally organic, just grassroots dreams. We don't need nobody speaking out about cults. It's only like, what, a few million votes? Shocking folks yearly, but it's all by choice. Why would we ever want a different voice? We don't need nobody calling out the scam. Just repeat the slogan, share like slam. Close both eyes, chant louder in the room. Praise be the prophet and the orange groom. Don't ask questions, questions get you outcast. Just clap faster, make the doubts all pass. If it didn't work for you, then you didn't believe. Real smart system, blame the ones who leave. Okay then. We don't need nobody speaking out about cults. It's only like, what, a few million votes? Shocking folks yearly, but it's all by choice. Why would we ever want a different voice? We don't need nobody calling out the scam. Just repost the gospel, slam that spam. If millions jump in, how bad can it be? Yeah, if that ain't freedom, then what is, really?
We are the naysayers, the sayers of nay. On this FriYAY, we rise, we don't play. No room for your schemes, no tricks, no traps. We see through your glitter, your promises collapse. Oh, the towers you build, oh, the lies you distill. We won't drink from your gilded well. We say nay to the false gold you display. We are the sayers of nay, and your schemes will decay. Yes, your schemes will decay. You climb to the top on the backs of the weak, but with a voice they didn't know they'd seek. Your pyramids crumble, your empire shakes. Our voices are thunder, your foundation breaks. Nay, nay, we say nay. Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now on this FriYAY, we are the lights, we'll lead the way. We say nay, to the false gold you display. We are the sayers of nay.
They said, if you're speaking out, girl, you're broke inside. Guess my wallet's hurt from all this common sense I tried. Well, oh, you don't like the scheme, you must have failed the dream. Didn't want it bad enough, didn't prey on the team. You didn't hustle at midnight, didn't spam your auntie's phone, didn't cold DM your dentist. Hey boss, you home. You didn't stretch your vision to the size of your rent. You just read the contract once, and that's where the money went. Now you're bitter, full of doubt. That's the story they tell. Couldn't be the math, that's trash. Now you just didn't sell. If you speak out about MLMs, you must have failed, must be sad, must hate them. Couldn't be the numbers, couldn't be the math, couldn't be the cousin they drain for cash. Hashtag boss babe, call me a hater. Guess I love facts, see you later. If you quit, you never would've won. Yeah, I quit the cult, I already won. You're attacking my small business. Girl, that's not your store. If you stop next week, your empire goes to your upline drawer. You're just scared of success, scared to level up. Nah, I'm scared of group chat screaming, post your vision cup. Click, 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 real queens fix each other's crowns. Cool, but why the joining fee? Why you're training, just you flexing in the least SUV? You just mad you didn't make it, yeah, I'm mad, it's true. Mad they told your grandma her retirement's up to you. If you speak out about MLMs, you must have failed, must be sad, must hate them. Couldn't be the charts, couldn't be the stats, couldn't be the friends you lost in the chat. Hashtag boss babe, call me a hater. Guess I like sleep, see you later. If you quit, you never would've won. Yeah, I quit the script, I already won. If you're not in my downline, you're not in my life. Okay, cut me out, then take your shaker, take your strife. Bro, mindset, your curse. Oh no, I'm doomed. Cursed with a calculator and a debt-free room. You're blocking my abundance. Sure, I'll take the blame. Blocked your voice, blocked your link, blocked your hey girl name. If you speak out about MLMs, you must have failed, must be sad, must hate them. Couldn't be the truth, couldn't be the proof. Written in returns, piling up on the roof. Hashtag boss babe, call me a hater. I'll be over here sipping on data. If you quit, you never would've won. So I quit your funnel, now look who's done. Hey.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you all doing tonight? I hope that you're all having a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. Welcome. Happy FriYAY to all of my sayers of nay. We got a really, really fun show for everyone tonight, so I'm glad that you could make it. Pig hand wavings to all of you. Greetings, Joe. Glad you're here. Woohoo! Jelly Snack is here. And Violet, happy FriYAY. And we got Nani here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Am I missing anyone? I don't think so, but Violet just gifted 5 Queen of Karma memberships. So if you got a membership today, February 20th, then be sure to come and thank Violet. Thank Violet for the memberships. Woo woo. Go Violet. Good. I'm glad you need some fun because tonight is going to be a fun one. We are going to be doing our usual meme review, asking ourselves what the fuck, seeing who is kissing ass. We're going to be hearing from a lot of people, a lot of the OFounders, I guess. I don't know what to call them anymore. Like, I know they're technically not, I don't think, called OFounders anymore now that it's Victory with Ash. But I just, for lack of a better name, like, we'll just call them that. And tonight you will be getting quite a boost. That's right. Boost, baby, boost. Joe, thank you for being a member for 58 months. Holy cannoli. Thank you, Violet. 2 more months until 5 years. That's right. That's right. Look at Joe go. No one's going to beat Joe. Awesome sauce. So I think that we should just get right into it. Get right into the fun, since Violet said she needed some fun tonight. So let's do it. Victory with Ash meme review. Woohoo! Yay! It was a busy week at Victory with Ash. As you can see, they're making this wonderful image here. O Connect, O Net, O Mail, I think, and Onpassive logo. And then it says Ash Mufara, but this is not Ash Mufara. I do not know who this is. I don't know if it's supposed to be Ash Mufara or what's going on, but it does say Ash Mufara there at least. Only God can stop the memes. That's right. Good to see you, Mr. McNair. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. Here we have Ash again with his thumb up. They really like this picture of him. I don't know. His arm looks weird to me. I don't know why they keep using it. Victory with Ash. It's so formal. For no reason. For all we know, he's in jail. We don't know where he is or what he's doing. Here we have Onpassive Victory with Ash. Well, somebody didn't get the memo. We're floating in space. We have the futuristic cars that are flying. Flying cars. We've entered the set of Back to the Future or something. And then we have, is that a moon? I don't think that's a moon. I think it's a bubble. It looks more like a bubble. And the spacemen are coming to get us. Maybe this is some weird hybrid of like the Onpassive Victory with Ash cult mixed in with Scientology or something. Who knows? But these people are horrifying. Horrifying people. And then again, I think that's supposed to be Ash. AI Ash with no heart. We have Victory with Ash. A lot of thumbs up in that first picture. And then, I don't know, he's just like pointing at some data on a computer. Hey, look it, I am doing work. See, guys, see? This is me working. I promise. Do you see me working here? This is me. Take a picture. I'm actually working. That's how that would have gone. You know what I mean? Hello, Bruins. Good to see you. It's the Earth. I see Violet left her lights on. Maybe. But again, it's like, I don't know who any of these people are. Or are they supposed to represent people that we're supposed to know? I don't think so. It's just like a bunch of random people. Also, where did they all go in the second picture? The room cleared out. He must have tooted. Here we have Victory with Ash Mufarhi. Whoever that is. Because I don't know who that guy is. It looks like it's supposed to be Ash, though, with Gersminder Dylan. Yes, for some reason this past week, they started posting up a whole bunch of these memes with Gersminder all over them. I was like, Lord, what's Gersminder been up to? Not too much. It's the same old shit. It's Glenda, the Good Witch's bubble. Maybe the house is about to land on Ash. We can only hope. But here it looks like they're having a very, very important meeting. You know, maybe they're meeting with the lawyers. I do have to say, the people that they're meeting with don't exactly look happy or pleased with this meeting. So, you know, it leads me to think that maybe it's a meeting with their lawyers, and their lawyers are like, we told you to tell people not to friggin' promote anything. Why are they all over YouTube and Facebook just constantly promoting everything? Dude, you're gonna end up having to pay the $108 million back. What are you doing? And he's like, I told them not to. They're doing it on their own. It's not my fault, you know? Testing for the teal super chat. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Violet, for the 35. They have also been adding Dr. Bill Williams in their memes, apparently, right? Maybe that's supposed to be Bill Williams at the end there. I don't know. But just nobody looks happy in this image. Except maybe Gersminder. He doesn't look too upset, but whatever meeting this is, it's not going well. Here's another one. Like what Mr. McNair just said. For some reason, we got Dr. Bill, Dr. Williams, right here with Ash in the middle. Again, I think it's supposed to be Ash. And then Gersminder Dylan here on the right. Victory with Ash. Why do we have these three together? I don't know. It looks like Dr. Bill here severely underdressed for this occasion. He's in like a Hawaiian shirt and then they're in like full-on suits, you know? It's just so weird. It's like if this was a real picture, I don't know if it would be a good one to share out. The best lawyers, only the most expensive ones, on the founder's dime. That's right, and a judge too. Maybe it's a meeting with the judge he hired that we never heard about ever again after he bragged about it. You know? But like, again, with this picture of Ash, it's like, you can tell that they're trying to make AI Ash. It's just not really, you know, I'm sure that their AI is probably like, we can't make that. That's based on a real person. I love you, Mr. Ash, sir. Please help Onpassive. Peaks active founders. Onpassive has been shut down. So you have to get accepted into victory with Ash now. I don't think this man will ever be able to help you. Not for another 8 years, anyway. Here we have another one with Gersminder again. Like I said, they were just like loving the Gersminder Ash memes this week. And this one made me go, huh? Very soon, our back office of OES Onpassive and Victory with Ash are rebuild same time. This time, both portals are merging data each other's. Global Debit digital card will be available soon. Yes, can't wait for the Global Debit digital card. I'm sure you guys all know what a Global Debit digital card is. It will be available soon at your profile for all payouts transactions. Onpassive Actor. I don't know if I said that right. Probably not. But yeah, there we go. And then they're like all gangster here, you know, popping the collar and stuff. Got them popping the collar. Yes, it was Violet that gifted that to you. Shut her down, Sam. And this is so like lovey-dovey. This was posted very close to Valentine's Day, you know. I was expecting a more loving message, and then I started to read it, and I was like, that's very technical for the imagery they got going on here with like the hearts in the background and whatnot. You know? It's just so funny to me, though. They're like, yeah, by the way, now we're merging these two platforms. When? When was that said? That was never said. That's not what's going on here. We're just making things up so that we can post up marketing materials, you know, at this point. Well, if you're going to lie, make it a big one. You might as well, I guess, right? Yes, please like the stream. Subscribe if you're new. We'll start looking for that card at the gas station. Bitcoin ATM. Yes, Joe, go into the nearest gas station that has a Bitcoin ATM and go and ask the gas attendant if they can help you buy something with your Global Debit digital card and see what they tell you. It might be, I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of my store. Ash has a deformed right leg. He really does. He really does. At least, though, I have to say, out of all of the pictures, like this one probably looks like the most like him. But it doesn't really look like Gersminder. I don't know how we did that. It's like the AI could never get everything right. You know, it has to get half of it wrong. You don't know what happened after the cameraman left. Wonder who is the bottom. Oh, dun dun dun. You bring up a good point there. I mean, we really don't know what happened after the cameraman left. But I guess you can imagine if you want. Do not redeem. Do not redeem the card. that would probably happen if you tried to use that card anywhere. I like too how they just make up names for it. Like they're just like the global. They didn't even give it like O Global Digital. Like, come on. If it was gonna be with Onpassive, it would be called the O Global Digital Debit Card. Like, here we have another victory with Ash at a storefront. And he's just chilling here, leaning on his new fancy car that I'm sure he bought on your dime. Just wonderful imagery. The only issue that I have with this, other than the fact it's a complete lie because they don't own a building, this thing is a scam, is I'm kind of like, why would you make an image like this and then post it on your social media? Because what are you going to say if somebody is like, oh, where's that office? Like, where's that office located? I didn't realize we had an office. Where's that located? Like, do you just tell people like, oh, we don't have any offices or storefronts? I just decided to make a picture of one with AI and post it. Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? I'm like, how is that good? How is that a good idea? Like to me, that then the person is like, well, what the hell did you do that for? Now you're lying to me and doing false marketing. And then they're thinking negatively about Victory with Ash instead of positively. That's not good for marketing. WTF, right? Cashmere Ash, that's right. It's almost like the background with the old Hyderabad offices, right? Used to do that all the time. Do you think they use Mob Boss AI Studio for some of these? For sure. Definitely the one where they're looking all gangster. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. For sure, though. The gangster ones, you know that they're using Mob Boss AI. Here we have artistic creative Ash. I guess that's what we'll call him. Victory with Ash. When things don't go according to your plan, understand that something bigger is coming your way. Don't worry, something bigger is coming. They don't know what it is, but it's going to be bigger than whatever you're comparing it to. I'm sure that helps. Yes, the whole shirt is like an LSD flashback, isn't it? I was like, I don't know what to call this, Ash. This is just like chilling out, creative, smoking a blunt. Probably going to go skateboard later. I don't know. Here we have Redford. Welcome to the future of AI. VWA. Victory with AI. That's not what it's called. Unless you're just trying to be funny. I don't. He's trying to look like a male version of me in my intro. Interesting. Redford. And then it just has the website, victorywithash.com. Like, awesome. Yes, here is Mob Boss Red. That's right. See, this was definitely made with the Mob Boss AI Studio. 100% jelly. This one here, you know that they used it for sure. They even got some of the arrows from the chart in the background there. We are coming! Victory with Ash. Star Boys. And I'm like, why is that horrifying to me? Why does that make me want to run away? I'm not like, oh, yay, they're coming. Like, this looks like Judgment Day is upon us. The Terminator is coming for us. Kind of is. So is this. I would be embarrassed to post this up. Got quite a few shares, too. Like, the Star Boys posted it up, and then a whole bunch of other people saw this, and they were like, this is cool. I'm going to repost it. Yes, the aliens in the previous beam has now landed, and they're coming for us. So beware. Beware! It's okay. Maybe Narelle here. Maybe Narelle has some words of wisdom. It's okay to not have all the answers. You're still doing beautifully. Thank you, Narelle. Right. We all needed that little pick-me-up, that little boost, if you will. You know? I was all depressed after I saw all these memes, but at least I know now that I'm still doing beautifully. Here we have somebody from the Victory with Ash Bangladesh group that posted, "In the heat of focus, distraction withers away. In the depth of silence, strategy is born. Stars light bulb fire, target, star!" I don't know why, but there you go. There you have it. Don't worry, guys. Distraction is withering away. Withering! Jean cried reading Narelle's post. She probably did, for sure. Good evening, Cool Cat. She was wiping away tears, you know it. Then they came back and they posted, "Difficulties are not obstacles. They are opportunities to evolve. Don't wish for a light load. Pray for a stronger back." And I'm like, if I get a stronger back, I'm going to be big back Bertha over here. But that, you know, I get what you're saying. And just for some reason, that really made me laugh. Pray for a stronger back. Like, you should be happy. That's like when people are like, "Oh, wow, you should be happy for the things you've been through." I'm like, trauma, Jean. I've been through trauma. Okay? Nobody's happy about that. You know, it's just like nice things that people say that actually don't really help. Just pray for a stronger back so that you can carry all of the shit that people throw at you. Yeah, don't pray for them to stop throwing the shit, though. I mean, why? Why do that? Praying for a stronger back hasn't worked yet, right, Joe? Like, I've been doing that for years. Same with my husband. Nothing happened. But it's, again, that whole, like, we're sacrificing for our success. And it's like, it shouldn't have to be like that, really. All right? It's weird. It's weird. I do enjoy the motivational platitudes of scammers steeped in tokenized nonsense. It's true. That's why we do these. Also, look who liked it. Violet, do you see? It was Mr. Gouda. Mr. Gouda was here, and he was like, "Them some wise words. I'm going to give that a like." You know, it just made me so disappointed. I hope that goes well, Joe. Collins Ma. He's not Collins Mana on Facebook. He's just Collins Ma. Collins Ma says, "Every successful person has a painful story. Every painful story has a successful ending. Accept the pain and be ready for success." Of course, keeping the same theme here of we're all suffering and we need to suffer in order to get strong so that we can, you know, be successful, be ready to bear the success that we need our big back for. It's just a little bit ridiculous, you know? At least I made the doctor weep with the smell of icy hot. That's funny. Mike Ellis has a quote too. Mike Ellis, you know, they were sharing this around like crazy, and I was like, he hasn't been around for a while. It's been kind of nice. What are you guys doing? You're trying to resurrect him. Why? Mike Ellis says, "I'm ready and hope you are too. Like I too. Like I did today. Well, have a great weekend and get ready for a great week ahead. Let's see if he shows up next week. Okay? He's working." And I am so glad that they posted this and shared this around. Otherwise, we would have never, ever heard this absolute poetry here. I mean, how inspirational was this? You know? Here we have Rakesh. He had a lot to say. Onpassive victory with Ash Mufara Sir Ji. Many Indian Onpassive OFounders, brothers in India, I assume that's what you meant by Indian, but okay, have not been able to submit victory with Ash registration form at the Onpassive OES back office. Well, yes, that's because it's not in the Onpassive OES back office. Ash Mufara Sir G, it is a humble request to you that all Indian Onpassive in India again, OFounders brothers should be given the victory with Ash registration link again on their Onpassive OES back office so that all Indian Onpassive OFounders brothers can register their own Onpassive back office and submit the form and also do KYC. All Onpassive OFounders brothers can also, what about the sisters? Anyway, can also join Victory with Ash family, Ash Mufaresh Sir G. It will be your very important grace. Equals OFounders brothers are requested to give the registration link of Victory with Ash Onpassive OES back office. Ash Mufaresh, please share thoughts from Sir G. So, whenever you're ready to answer that question, Ash, you can just, come and pop back on here and give us an answer as to why they cannot submit the Victory with Ash registration form in the Onpassive back office. They're all wondering in India. This is why nobody in India has been signing up, you see. Hand pink waving. Working my ass, right? I'm reaching for the stars after that one. When they are so humble, it makes me want to cry. They should be irritated at the very least, right? And I think they are. I think that they are kind of irritated at the very least. Here we have another one from Onpassive Updates at Top Fans. Onpassive Updates. They tag themselves. Okay. Hashtag Reels challenge. Real challenge. Earning money online. Hashtag earn money online. Hashtag earn money online. Hashtag money. So if you're wondering what they joined this thing for, I think it was to earn money online. They got a big check mark message here and it says, please attention. So everyone, I need you all to please attention right now. Stop whatever it is you're doing and please attention. Keep you patience. Company is not delaying. Mr. Ash is working to take off this Victory with Ash. Oh, he's working to take off, all right. Many bank server is not working well due to PFMS portal. Whatever the fuck that means is what everyone is thinking that read this. So Onpassive is merging with VWA to resolve KYC problems. Oh, well, maybe they were answering the last post. Well, that was very helpful now, wasn't it? I guess they're merging together because that will resolve the KYC problems for sure. Attach it to the scam that you had to shut down in order to get a KYC to begin with. Yeah, no, that will go great. For sure. Good idea. Right? I always forget the acronyms. Yeah. Me too. like most of the people in this are boomers and they have no clue what PFMS portal even means. And the thing is you shouldn't have to know. This doesn't even make sense. You don't even need to know that part. Right? They just throw in the tech lingo so that you're like, oh yeah, no, they know what they're talking about. Just the whole thing about Onpassive merging with Victory with Ash, that's the part that tells you it's a lie. That's all you need to know about. Merging, migrating, whatever, right? Like, we've been migrating for 2 years. 2 years, damn it. Hello, CD. 2 years migrating. 8 years launching. I mean, I think we're going for a record, a world record. This post, oh, it made me so happy. It reminded me so much of like the old Onpassive posts that we used to make fun of sometimes, way before we had this show. The early Onpassive days, you know? And it says, all work are done deal. I'm not doing the emojis. Just believe me, there's a lot of them. All work are done deal. Received very, 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 very nearly good news. very, 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 very nearly good news. Shortly, reality days coming. Rose, 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 clover, 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 clover. Your life, heart, 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 heart. Opening at green light, green heart, green heart, green heart, green heart. Happy apples are coming soon. Green apple, green apple, green apple, green apple. All founders are not only founders. Your lift up humanity worldwide light reality. Rose, 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 strength, strength, heart, strength, strength, heart, strength, strength, heart, strength, strength. After show, your wallet, totally your mind and eyes are shot. Confirmed. Rose, 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 rose. First balloon. Happy birthday. Okay, 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 okay. Strength, 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 strength. Red apple, red apple, red apple, red apple, green apple, green apple, green apple, green apple, green apple, red apple, red apple, red apple, red apple, green apple, red apple, green apple, green apple, green apple, green apple, green apple. All founders are worldwide noted persons very shortly. World knows who is founders. Pace, 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 pace. Handshake, 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 handshake. Okay, 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 okay. Straight, 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 straight. And that got 35 likes. And 5 comments that were all also basically like, prayer hands, apple, 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 strength, you know? So I'll spare you from those. I will spare you from those. Emoji translator. They broke Queen. That's right. That's right. I think this post was made by one of those people that spam the chat. Probably. Probably. Woo! That was a fun one. Brought me back to the old days, you know? That's a FriYAY post. That's right. They scheduled it with FriYAY. It was the twin doing it. Here we have Mr. Gouda again. Look at, he's holding this shield. And it says victory with Ash. He looks so dapper, so handsome. I'll say it. He looks so handsome in his fancy suit, you know, with the CPU 404. Like how they have the 404 air. Like the AI was like, "Oh, you're making an AI image for Ash Mufara. We got to make sure we put 404 there. bin, like it should go in the trash, you know." Authentic Onpassive emojis. That's right. That's right. Beautiful. Here he is again, Mr. Gouda. Full of cheese as always. Victory with Ash. Empowering the future with AI. Like, I thought it was supposed to be education platform. Is the educational platform made with AI? Like, is that what they're saying now? Because I'm a little confused. Like, I'm like, where did the AI come from? You know? My Gouda man, that's right. That's a product Ash can design. Emoji translator. Maybe he should work on that. For everyone that covers the Hunbots of the world. Well, I've got a new product for you. The Emoji Translator. Have you ever like read your cousin's post and been like, I have no clue what she's talking about because she's talking in emoji. Well, now you can just bring on the emoji translator and it will tell you exactly what your cousin is saying. She is a huge cunt. Fuck her. Oh, whoops. Maybe we should have translated that. Buy the emoji translator today. Free promo. They would actually all become millionaires like Ash predicted. They should take it to Shark Tank. When you hear nothing from Ash for 20 years, that's good. It means he's working very hard behind the scenes. The longer we do not hear from him, the better it is. Sure, Londa would get a laugh out of all of it. Coming from another galaxy, that's right. Beep, boop, beep. Bing bong. Queen speaks fluent emoji, apparently. Gouda man does whatever Gouda can. Eat some cheese, make some memes, hurt her eyes, oh yes please. I tried for us. Anyway, good job, Mr. Gouda. And here we have another one like Mr. McNair brought up earlier, the Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa, how did it get there again? I don't know. I thought that we accepted that we were no longer there and that it was over. But it looks like we got some supercars in the background too. So I was like, wow, this really is a blast from the past, isn't it? And I think that's supposed to be Ash, and I don't know who that is. It is not Gersminder Dillon, though. That I can tell you. Other than that, I don't know who it is. Again, just some random dude from Dubai, probably. Yeah, just a random unicorn horn in the background. 20 years of Ash silence. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? True vacation. Now, Jean came into, not our Jean Oliva, but another Jean, came into victory with aspiration. Oh yeah, that's another Facebook group. They dropped. I guess Ash Mufara had the intention to start again, but is not allowed to do so. Time to move on. And I just want to say a really, really big congratulations. That is right. You are right. You are right. It is time to move on. Because nothing can come of this. Ash has an 8-year director's bar from the SEC. So you're not going to make any money here. So if you're like the Star Boys and you're in this thing for the money, now would be the time to leave. Aspiration, more like aspirin, right? A hero, a true hero Gene. This is hero Gene, not like that other one, you know? And here we have something that was not made by me, not made by any of the naysayers at all. Made by somebody that was in Onpassive. AI generation image. Ash Mufara as the devil. He's the devil of AI. And I would have to agree. And I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with that too. And that is it for this week's episode of Victory with Ash Meme Review. Woohoo! Yay, that was a fun one. I had fun making that one, you know? Although, the memes again, I was like, I want some colorful, fun, colorful memes, damn it! And you know what? You know who's not been having fun lately, unfortunately? Cobalt Larson. Always. He's on speed dial. Person who's not been having fun recently is Bill Must. You know, he hasn't uploaded in a week now. And I was very upset about it. I was, you know, brought tears to my eyes, and I was sitting here for days just going, oh my God, my show's going to be over. We'll never be able to do another FriYAY if Bill Must doesn't start posting up videos. We don't have any dancing diaper baby memes, and I'm sad. But Then when I was getting video of Red Redfern, which you'll see later, I realized that not all is lost, because we do still have Johnny Linba, and he will always make songs for us, even if Bill Musk does not. So I would like to show you all now his newest Victory with Ash love song to OFounders, because that is exactly how I'm describing this. I don't know how else to describe it. You tell me when you hear it, okay? Me too.
Every time the weight said, let it go.
Every time the weight said, let me go. Jump on a treadmill, bitch. What? We have too much fun here with spelling errors. I do have to admit, I'm a little bit of like some, I don't know, what would you call it? A grammar Nazi, a spelling Nazi, if you will. And, I just have great fun with the mistakes like this. Every time the weight said, let it go, you were like, no, I don't want to lose these boobs. They're always the first to go. You feel me?
Every closed door tried to tell you no. Bruised bad like
Listen, if the closed doors are talking to you, I think you have more problems than this thing.
you never outgrew. You held your ground when the pressure grew. From cracked pavement, you learned to rise. Held on to vision with tired eyes.
We'll play off the cracked pavement.
When the easy way never came through, you chose strength. That's what makes you like you do. When the world breaks through, you stand tall. When the fall feels true, from nothing born, you earn the view. You hustle different, like you do. Heart made of proof, pain turned purpose.
Wait, what does that mean? Heart made of proof. Heart made of proof. What? Like proof of you being alive, maybe. Other than that,
Fire and truth, greatness lies in me.
no, just lies. They aren't really great lies either, are they? They're kind of silly and stupid in our opinion.
The underdogs, you ain't nobody who does it like you do. Came from
All right, I want you to decide. I'm going to shut up now for most of the song now, so you actually hear it. But I want you to decide the rest of this song now. Is this a love song that Johnny here is doing? Because it's to one of three things, right? I don't think he has a girlfriend or a wife. Just my guess. So I'm assuming that this is either a song dedicated to the other members of this cult, right? That's the first option. The second option is dedicated to the cult itself, the alleged big, bold, beautiful dream business. And then the third option, of course, is to the leader of the cult, as in Ash Mufara. Like, who's this song for? Like, because there's a lot of, he's talking like he's, the lyrics are like speaking to another person, another entity, if you will. About how strong they are and brave they are and awesome they are and how much they like them. And how that's just how they are. That's kind of the theme here. And we're the underdogs and everyone's trying to bring us down, but we're so great. So it's like, who we singing that to? Because it's funny, but there's a different meaning then that comes with our different audiences, right?
Silence, learned every sound. Built your name from the lost and found. When you earn it all, you love it deep. Nothing wasted, nothing cheap. You move with care, you lead with grace. Eyes on tomorrow, feet in place. No borrowed crown, no counterfeit view. You shine original through and through, like you do. When the world breaks through, you stand tall. When the fall feels true, from nothing born, you earned the view. You hustle different, like you do, like you do. Heart made of proof, pain turned purpose, fire and truth. Greatness lies in the underdog's you.
Because I'm like, then who's the underdog here? Is it Ash Mufara? Is it you guys who are all in Onpassive? You know, slash agree with Ash, you know. Is it agree with Ash? What we doing?
Ain't nobody who does like you do. Stay humble. Remember the start. Stay humble. Protect that spark. Stay true. Don't wait of a view. The world needs real, not copy paste you. No one else can move your truth. There's only one who does it. You, like you do.
And then when it's like there's only one person that does it, you, I'm like, okay, wait, so it is Ash then? We are talking about one singular person who is this amazing only? Very, very confusing. Very fun.
When the world breaks through, you stand tall. When the fall feels true, from nothing born, you earned a view. You hustle different.
Damn, I just fell and I broke my leg. Thank God that proved that the fall was true.
Like you do, like you do. Heart made of proof. Pain turned purpose. Fire and truth. Greatness lies in the underdog's you. Ain't nobody who doesn't.
Like, no offense, but like everyone, like I said, we're boomers. You know, like who's got the you? Somebody stole it from all of you.
Who doesn't like you?
And then he didn't say it. Oh shit. I like that one, Johnny. Keep making those songs. They're getting good. I'm enjoying myself. No, that was a good one for sure. Gotta love that. Well, I think after that song, actually, the best thing that we could follow that up with, you know, it's because it's a hard one to follow. But I think we're going to start asking ourselves a little bit of what the fuck, you know?
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
WTF.
Yeah, so what made me go WTF this week? What was it? It was actually Chris Johnson's ego boosts. That's right. Talking a lot about boosts today. And Chris Johnson's ego boosts this past week were insanity. If you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, well, if you're unaware, Chris Johnson, although he has not been active on his YouTube channel, he is very, very active daily on Facebook. And so over the last week, he has been posting some very, very interesting memes that, you know, I think that we should just watch them together. Because there's no words for it, truly. I'll just let them speak for themselves.
It's me, Chris Johnson. Obviously, the legend of dad jokes in a hoodie and some old Nikes. Walk in the room and the IQ drops. I'm the king of knock knock at important stops. I'm that guy saying happy Monday on a Friday night, laughing at my own joke like wow, I'm a delight. Friends roll their eyes, but they still hang around. Yes, every circus needs a clown. I'm just goofy on purpose, smiling like it's my job. Yeah, I'm Chris Johnson, perfect, chief of the happy mob. If life looks kinda awkward, then I'm probably nearby. Just a goofy, funny, happy guy. So happy I could cry. I trip on flat floors, spill drinks on my shirt, say I meant to do that like it doesn't hurt. Laugh loud at memes I saw last year. Do finger guns, double thumbs in the bathroom mirror. Wow, what a catch, says me to me. Self-love or delusion we may never see, but I wake up grinning like today's my show. Main character energy in a budget sitcom glow. I'm just goofy on purpose, smiling like it's my job. Yeah, I'm Chris Johnson, perfect, chief of the happy mob. Oh yeah! If life looks kinda awkward, then I'm probably nearby. Just a goofy, funny, happy guy. Yeah. So happy I could cry. Look at me, human laugh track on 2 feet. If there's silence in the room, I'll ruin it immediately. Tell a joke, miss the mark, still bow like I killed it. Confidence so strong, even my doubts just feel it. Hey! I'm just goofy on purpose, smiling like it's my job. Yeah, I'm Chris Johnson, perfect, chief of the happy mob. If life looks kinda awkward, then I'm probably nearby. Just a goofy, funny, happy guy. Just a goofy, funny, happy guy. Yeah, I'm Chris Johnson.
He wants to be the first to make us look silly.
Nice to lie, me? Hi.
So yeah, there was that. Those were the videos. And I just want to say that I did not edit any of the videos. For real, I did not edit any of those. Those are all videos that Chris Johnson posted up of himself this past week, just to say good morning and say hello and, you know, just let everyone know that he's still with us. And, you know, still promoting this thing, still a part of this thing. You know, he's just a goofy guy. All right, a goofy, happy guy. But it definitely had me going, what are you doing? Who allowed Chris Johnson unbridled access to this AI bot, whatever it is? We need to find out what it is, and this needs to be stopped. Definitely made me go, what the fuck, Chris Johnson? You and your ego. And that is it for this week's episode of
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
WTF.
And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Queen, how do we know that Chris Johnson actually posted those on his Facebook page and that is actually, you know, like the videos that he posted? Well, I thought that we would watch one of them together directly from his page without the edit on. And it was hard for me to pick one because, like, basically all of them have copyright music. But let's watch this. like for what, Chris? What is this for? My hair AI. It's like a spray. And then he laughs at the end, like, because it grows his hair out. Like, okay. Cool. Not really sure what that says about Onpassive, but okay. Like, I guess you're having fun with AI. Again, not Onpassive's AI either, right? So that's kind of the funny thing about that. I wanted to go and hear some more from Collins because we didn't really hear much from him earlier. And it's been a little while since, you know, they've gone live. But they did do a Heroes webinar that I'm not going to make you all watch. but there was a couple clips from it that they were posting this past week. The first one was Colin's Manna, of course, and it is called Believe, Hope, Trust.
Just close, my closing remark will be, we just have to hold on to what we believe with faith, knowing that Ash is there working for us. There is nothing we can do. We cannot change the hands of the clock like people who feel, oh, I want this, I
feel like you can put pressure on him to arrive. It's been done before, I'm just saying.
And that, no, you cannot twist things. There is no shortcut. Everything will come in its own good time. And those who will survive the storm will enjoy it. Those who feel like it's not for them and they want to go, go. The road is still open for you. Everyone has choice, as the Comfort said. We have choices to make. I have choose by faith and belief that it will work, and that's why I'm still here.
Thank you, Collins. Because, I was up all night just wondering, why is Colin's Manna staying in this thing? I won't be able to sleep until he explains to me why he's staying. See, the issue is that when you have nothing to show for why you should trust someone, right? And then you have people questioning, like, they're the ones in the right, Collins, not you. You're having blind faith and loyalty in someone. Someone who you shouldn't be giving your blind faith and loyalty to. Like, how do we know that this time Ash is going to do it right? I have more evidence that this is going to go terribly, horribly wrong than I do that Victory with Ash is going to take off and be successful. So, like, by asking me to have this blind faith and loyalty, you're basically asking me to ignore all this evidence that I have that this thing's not going to be anything. And then you're telling me not to use my critical thinking skills. And you see, that's why these things are dangerous as well. They desensitize people to certain things. They make people stop thinking for themselves. They just start blindly believing things without any evidence, without looking into anything. We can't have that, Collins, especially in this day and age. But I'm glad that you shared that with us. The next clip that I want to go over is Comfort. Yeah, Comfort had some stuff to say, as she usually does. And of course, when it's the Heroes webinar, it is also the Comfort show. Right? That's like the Comfort show. She loves that. And this one is called, and this is what they called it to share it around as, quiet doesn't mean finished. Interesting theme going on this week of Ash is quiet. Don't worry, he's still working. Let's all stay happy. Here's a boost. Patience.
To talk about the quiet season. And the quiet season is not collapse, if we want to think, and we can agree with this. Because this happens like every day, every time to anybody. It can just happen, right? So when things go quiet sometimes, it doesn't mean that whatever you were doing is collapsed. It doesn't mean your whole life has collapsed, or your whole project or whatever. Guys, I've not spoken for a while and I'm not able to speak anymore, So
well, if the project depends on communication with other people and it's like a group project and somebody just kind of disappears, then depending on what their job is with the project, it could halt the entire thing. I'm just saying.
Quiet season has nothing to do with disappearance. It's not defeat,
Is quiet season a season that I'm unaware of that exists? What is quiet season? Weird.
So very often it's more of preparation.
And my thing is, sure, there's times throughout the year where sales are booming in business, and then where I guess you could call it a quiet season where sales aren't booming as much, they're not boosted. But I don't think that's what she's talking about here.
Somebody goes quiet, or a people, a community, a business, a company, even you, sometimes you just withdraw and go quiet, where you want to prepare yourself either for something new or to fix something or whatever. So much happening in quietness. Even in nature, the most important work rarely happens in public, right? If we know about roots, that the roots of plants, They grow on the ground. Seeds break open in darkness, and even foundations, they are laid where no one is watching. Yet we panic when things go quiet, as if it's something new. But then that is the human nature. Nobody is blaming anybody for panicking when things feel like they're at a stop. But then there's always a reason for anything that happens. We assume, right, that if something is not visible, it must not be working. That's just assumption, because that is not true. But quiet seasons, they reduce interference depending on whatever you are doing. There are times, even today, me and my friend were talking, we say, listen, there are certain calls I don't answer sometimes, even from close relatives, depending.
I mean, it's giving a lot of, guys, we know Ash Mufar hasn't showed up since October 21st. He's really quiet. But I promise you, there's this thing called quiet season in business. And it doesn't mean production is stopped. It means that things are happening.
What I'm doing at that point in time, because I just want to be quiet. And this applies just in anything, anywhere, and anybody, anytime, right? So quiet seasons, they...
Guys, like, don't you ever just want some alone time? Because you want alone time sometimes. Obviously, that doesn't mean that Ash Mufara has stopped working for us because he's been gone for months.
They give you time for correction. Maybe was I moving in wrong direction, or was I moving wrong steps? Was I doing something wrongly, or do I need to correct something so that I get it done even better? They also protect what is being built, right? If you are working on a project and there's so much noise around, then there is distraction as well. So you just need to take a time off. Even with students, when you are studying and you're at the end of your course, you need to submit a thesis, a project, or whatever thing, or you're just doing coursework. If there is so much noise, you can't concentrate. You have to go quiet. So the quiet season is golden. It's something that when we understand what it is, we cannot rush to judge situations, judge ourselves, or judge people we're looking up to, a community or whatever, So we just need to all right, this is how it works, So I just want to see if somebody can hear me. Hello, Victor with Ash Updates. All right, if that's your name, I just take it.
It'd be funny, like no one could hear the whole time.
So I can see up to 10 people are watching. I just want to see a comment, guys, so that I should be sure that what I'm saying, can somebody agree with me? Can somebody relate that yes, in quiet seasons we do better, we're more productive, we can correct, we can concentrate, we can focus, we can recreate, we can rebuild, and things like that. Recalibrate. Recalibration takes place first in silence, and then go back to the drawing board, do stuff before you come back again, right? Silence can actually be strategic, it can be intentional. Definitely should. Most of the times it is, and other times situation calls you to.
I mean, I guess it is intentional if you consider that the SEC shut down Onpassive, told him he wasn't allowed to promote anything else, and then he intentionally decided after that he would stop.
Go silent. Other times you think listen, I just need to stop here and go silent and withdraw first. By the time I'm ready and in a more powerful way, I will come back. Silence can be necessary.
Like what?
I think most of the times, especially depending on the...
sometimes when I get mad, I need some silence and I go for a walk to calm down. So because that's a thing, obviously Ash hasn't abandoned us. He's obviously working behind the scenes, guys. Just because it's quiet doesn't mean that nothing's happening.
Reason, because certain times there's a form of silence that can be concerning and stuff like that. But then if you go silent for a reason, for a purpose, to fix something, to grow, to regenerate, then it is necessary. Because sometimes noise really breaks you down, it burns you out, because you hear a lot of opinion, ideas that you don't need, advice that you don't need, and then distractions in the form of saying negative energy and all of those things, they burn you out.
Oh, no.
And so if you want to be the best version of yourself, or you want to make the best out of whatever thing you are.
Violet says, the more he ignores them, the more they trust. It is weird, but they do say that absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Doing, if you discover that it's loud, then silence is the answer. And I think that by the time we come back from a minute silence, even in the spiritual world, those who are spiritual, if you're Christian, Muslims do, religions, right? What happens? There are seasons in your life where you go silent. When you're praying and fasting, it's a silent moment because you are spending time before God. You need something. So silence is golden. Let's not misinterpret silence in any form, whether in our lives, in our families, in our job, in something new we're about to create. People will look up to if they go silent.
She's like, everyone shut the fuck up.
For one reason or the other, if they can't tell us because it's a silent moment, it's a quiet minute, then we just give them the time because we know that when it's time to talk, they will definitely talk. You would definitely need that time if you want to go quiet for a minute, and because when you are ready, you come talking, you say, this is why he or she was silent, So if you are in a season where progress feels invisible, just resist the urge to explain, because explaining is what kills us, So if you think that you can't stay without explaining, oh, this is what I'm going through and I'm feeling like this, or I'm doing this and stuff like that, then it's better to go silent, right? Not everything that is quiet is broken. We know that. We know it. So keep it to ourselves, be quiet, be silent, and just wait when it's time.
She's like, everyone, shut up. Stop complaining. Stop wondering. Stop asking questions. All right, he's silent, so all of you go silent now.
You come back not explaining, but just showing the result, the byproduct of your silence. And I think that can be something to celebrate when you get to the point. So I think I don't know why you guys not commenting. Yes, at least somebody is saying something. Dale Luma. Hi, sis.
Honestly, Comfort, you're kind of scary. You're like Tanya in a way. All right, you're like Tanya 2.0 to some of these people. You get a little short with them. You're a little snappy sometimes. A bit aggressive with them. You just told them all to shut up and stop complaining. So that might be part of it.
I just call you since Goluma sounds like a lady's name. Thank you for joining. Guys, I'm seeing a few people joining. Why not? Let me know. What do you do during your own silent moments when you have that quiet season come your way in life, whether planned or something forces you to go quiet? What do you do with that time? That's what we are trying to discuss now. And any contribution of any form will definitely be appreciated. So guys, seasons come and seasons go. If it's a quiet season, let's leave it. Not every season is loud, because not every season has to be loud.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun.
Not every season is visible, or not every season needs interpreting. Let's
get physical.
Because sometimes you get in trouble interpreting. Just like the person who goes quiet gets in trouble if they want to be explaining themselves every now and then. Explaining gets you in trouble. Interpreting something you know nothing about.
Well, like if you're explaining a scam, yeah, Comfort.
Could also get you in trouble, So we'll just leave whatever thing that goes quiet to stay quiet, and the moment that is open, then it's for everybody to see.
Yeah, guys, don't panic. All right, I know that he's really quiet right now, but I promise you, quiet and silence does not mean that nothing is happening, okay? You need alone time sometimes. So, obviously, Ash just needs 8 years of alone time, and then don't worry, this will take off. It'll be great. That means we'll get another 360,000 videos from Ash reading Google searches before the business starts. Maybe. Please shut the fuck up about the silence already. You are constipated. That's Ivy Mix. That's constipated. That was Comfort. That was just talking. It's a different one. But she's probably constipated too. All right, I think now we're going to have our quick little commercial break. And then when we return, we're going to be seeing who has been kissing Ash this week. We're going to be hearing from Megan Mitchell. Redburn is eating the frogs! And there might be a story time from Victory with Ash. I guess you'll just have to hang around, wait and see. So don't go anywhere. Today's stream is brought to you by...
Do you have a berserker demon? You may think that's a strange question, but I've dealt with berserker demons. What's a berserker? The word describes ancient Nordic warriors who fought with uncontrollable rage. This is where we get the expression, he was so angry, he went berserk. In the days of Vikings, berserkers would enter a trance before battle to get supernatural strength. They fought with a frenzy. Sound like someone you know? As we say, they lose it. Explosive anger can come from frustration, feeling disrespected, trauma, mental and hormonal issues, and drugs, but uncontrollable rage can be demonic. As an exorcist, I've dealt with berserker demons. If you've got one, you'll need more than anger management therapy. You may need an exorcism of a berserker demon of anger. That's inhuman. I'm here to help at boblarson.org.
Whoa, looks like you got a bit of a tangle in your dangle. Did you know that more than 8 out of 10 hose owners die each year? Not anymore. Hey, turn me on and watch my hose get huge. My mom always told me I was a grower, not a shower, and boy was she right. And if you squeeze me in the right spot, all my raging fluids will come flying out of me, and instantly I'll retract to my small, natural, convenient size. Amazing! Oh, yep. Shout outs to all my flowers and growers out there. And just like a real snake, it can contract and expand like an accordion. We really wanted to name it the Snake Hose, but that's the title of a gay porno. I mean, I've never seen it, but Lizard's close enough. This is my next door neighbor, Sharon. She didn't know I was filming her. She also didn't know I had my hose in my hand, too. If your hose weighs more than 15 pounds, I feel sorry for you. You see, women prefer light, dainty, petite hoses. You don't want to be walking around with a big honking nanner. Oh, Sharon. Whoa, watch the whoa, don't get it caught on the thing. Whoa. Hey, buddy, watch where you're going. You don't want to end up like that guy, still using a standard hose, not going anywhere, and he's fucking bald. Fuck! Look at my hose, people. Oh, yeah, it's growing fast, and it's not kinking up anytime soon. Now, I don't know who lives here, but it's time to wake up. Behold, the full length and girth of my hose and its full potential. Hey, can't you see I'm filming a commercial here, you fucking asshole? Wah! Take that, fuckboy! No one fucks with my hose! The Lizard hose is about $30. You get 25 feet. That's like, just a little bit more than $1 per foot. Nah, fuck it, we'll give you 2. That's 50 feet. Get fucked. Come on, touch it.
Are you tired of getting screwed over by false promises, bad leadership, and tiny results? Introducing Tiny Dinger Condoms. Trademarked, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. The only protection you need when dealing with inflated egos and underwhelming performance. Whether it's a shady MLM pitch, a fake AI company, or a man who tells you he's the lord of the internet. Don't get played, get protected. Tiny Dinger Condoms are Onpassive resistant, 100% scam proof. Coated in reality and skepticism for extra protection against cult-like charisma. And hey, if you're gonna get screwed by Ash Mufarah's vision, at least make sure you're wearing something that actually works. Tiny Dinger Condoms. Trademarked, a YouTube streamer's favorite brand. For when the product is imaginary, but the disappointment is real. Now available in Founder Frenzy flavor. Tastes like regret and missed refunds. Located at your local CVS, pharmacy, Rexall, Shopper, Drug Smart, Walmart, and in your favorite streamer's nightstand. Is your leader's birthday coming up? Don't just send a card. Send your soul. Introducing Happy Cult Day, the ultimate birthday experience for narcissistic gurus. Because nothing says divine enlightenment like 8 hours of forced gratitude on Zoom. With Happy Cult Day, you'll get a pre-written poem about how your leader changed your life. Access to a 9-hour tribute webinar you're required to attend. A royalty-free song you'll awkwardly sing with 300 other blinking followers. And a limited edition e-card with their face on a beam of light. Because they're just like Jesus, but better. Add on the birthday worship upgrade to include a tribute video of members crying, children chanting their name, and a slideshow of their humble beginnings. Why celebrate you when you can celebrate celebrate him. Again, happy cult day, because in a real cult, it's their birthday every day. Side effects may include financial ruin, loss of autonomy, spontaneous chanting, seal clapping, and sudden belief that Ashmufara invented the internet. Are you getting upset with people's freedom of speech and consumer protection laws that allow the public to speak out about your scam? Are you giving YouTube creators false strikes in order to continue preying on vulnerable people? Is it getting hard to hold it in? Hold in all the bullshit? Well, introducing Tiny Digger Diapers, the adult diaper designed for the man baby deep down inside who's always on the way to the top where his ears will pop. With our FlexiFit technology, Tiny Digger Diapers moves with you whenever you sit on your chair, sit in your RV, sit on a boat, or sit in your home office paid for by the people you scam. The Secure Lock core offers unmatched absorption for when you're full of shit, which is most likely all the time. These diapers keep you dry and comfortable so you can attend all 500 hours of webinars this week and not miss your chance to sign up a homeless man to your scam. Maybe he also needs the diapers, huh? Brought to you by the same people who brought to you Tiny Digger condoms and Fantasia foot spray. Buy Tiny Digger diapers today. Located at Shoppers Drug Mart, Rexall, Walmart, Target, your local CVS pharmacy, and in your favorite con artist nightstand. No matter where your day takes you from webinar to webinar, you will always be dry and you won't have to cry. Thank you for listening to a message from today's sponsors. Now, back to the live stream. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Make sure that you check all of them out at www.there'snoreallink.com. So, I guess what we will start off with is seeing who was kissing Ash this week. Got a very, very special one for you this week. Whoop, wrong one. Haha, pucker up. All right, so who was kissing Ash? This dude. You guys remember him? Jim Hawkins. We have talked about him before in the past, and he uploaded a video that was uploaded to Red Redfern's channel that was called Someone Needs a Boost. And I was like, you know what? That's true. I think we could all really, really, really use a boost. Since, you know, he's kissing Ash. So I thought that we would take a moment and just kind of give the video a watch. It's quite short. So here is Someone Needs a Boost.
Not meant to explain my job. The fact, going back to the title of this, is everyone or someone needs a boost.
Someone needs a boost. Sorry, we'll start that again. I forgot to say that he starts off by going into how he has been working for the post office for 27 years. And this year he has had the worst time ever in the winter because of the weather. And he's been having an extremely hard time getting to mailboxes, and it's just putting him down in the dumps. So he's come here to unload that onto all of us and then tell us all that we needed a boost.
But again, this is not meant to explain my job. The fact, going back to the title of this, is everyone or someone needs a boost.
Boosting signal. Boosting signal.
The boost that I'm referring to is like a hug.
Give me a hug.
Or if your spouse, a kiss, or just acknowledgement. And this is not for my wife by any means, but
sure, buddy.
Going to people that are dealing with weather conditions or maybe personal issues, deaths, things like that. Everybody just needs a boost every once in a while.
Bottom! I'm boosting!
Like I said, a hug, a kiss, those are physical. Some of the mental things is
and this mental competency thing don't work.
Just somebody coming up and saying, hey, you know, are you doing okay?
Hey. You okay, buddy?
You're doing a great job.
Yes, big gold star for you.
I listen to Sherry Dershowitz a lot. I apologize. I haven't been there much. Been getting home late and just don't get the time to listen to her. But she always ends her videos with a positive note, talking about how you are important and you are loved and things like that.
Of course, I will do what I can to get on here and share with you all. I love you guys all to pieces. I'm praying for you and the world because it needs it now more than anything. And please be sure to like and subscribe to my station and share this out because, one, I got to save somebody's life. Just maybe yours. Whoa! And people are going to be hunting for you. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Take charge. God bless. Don't forget to live more. Worry less. Dream bigger and give more. Victor Dash. Do, 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 do. La, da, da, da. Victor Dash. Boo, 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 boo. Love you guys. Bye-bye for now.
And I think that's kind of what I'm referring to in this. Everybody just needs a boost.
Boosting signal.
Like I said, people, you haven't talked to friends for a while and you don't know what they're going through. They may be having some struggles. There's other physical things.
Let's get physical.
But sometimes they just need to hear, hey, you're doing a great job. I know Chris is out there every day, Chris Johnson, posting on Facebook about the birthdays and people that need prayer. And again, that's a positive thing. And that's kind of what I'm talking about, is sometimes you just need to give a boost to somebody.
We need a boost, a pick-me-up.
And to come down to it, we're all working hard. We're all struggling with things, whatever we're struggling with. But there is one person that we all know, and I don't know, there's not anybody that says, hey, you know, you're doing a great job.
Is it fairies? Santa Claus.
But again, I'm going to throw this out there, but Ash Mafar has been pretty silent.
Uh-oh.
Usually in the past, he's been out and he'd love to share things with us, and we really don't know what he's going through.
Syphilis.
But I'm going to suggest that we do a big boost for him.
Career boosting promotion.
Whether it be a prayer or I don't know. Some people have direct contact with them. I certainly don't. But we need to boost him too.
Turbo boost!
I'm sure, again, the things that he's going through, again, we don't know a lot of the stuff. His silence for us is always a good thing because he's usually working in the background doing something.
Sure, Jan.
But we don't have the direct contact to say, hey, Ash, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Again, because we're not very sure what's happening.
This is not what I signed up for. This is not constructive, brother.
With Victory with Ash, how things are finalizing with the old Onpassive business.
No, no, this is not what I signed up for.
Again, but Ash, here, this is me saying this. You're doing a gate.
Very gay. Uber gay.
A great job.
Gay ass. Love story.
Keep it up, sir. Keep it up, buddy.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Keep it up, my friend. However you want to say that. Again, and I'm encouraging you to make this maybe your next couple days, if you do a video, to throw this out there and just give Ash a good boost, because he certainly needs a boost as well.
Turbo boost now!
God is with us all. I'm not going to get into a religion thing, but you know, God is good, and he's there to watch us, to oversee us. I throw this out to all the people who are working hard behind the scenes to get this victory with Ash done and up and running.
Guys, thanks. Probably evacuated.
Ash is trying to make it right. Ash has to do this right. Any bit that doesn't come out that's correct or functioning properly is going to be a failure. In the public's eyes, they're going to be like, yeah, this guy just doesn't know.
No joke. We will terminate you.
So Ash is trying to do everything right. And again, with that, I'm sure mentally he's drained.
No joke.
He's tired too. Again, someone needs a boost.
Pick me up.
Again, all these people that are out there doing things for us while we're waiting.
For 80 fucking years.
I boost you all too.
A booster.
You're all doing a great job. I love you. Keep up the good work. Again, with that, that's all I got to say. I know, and I hope things are well. And again, keep up the good work. Keep up all the good things that you're doing. Give you a bro hug.
Hey, get away from me, you fucking bump!
A mental hug, a physical hug. Sometimes that's what everybody needs.
No joke.
Gay ass love story.
Picture dash, do 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 do, la da da da. Picture dash, boop ba ba boo,
Boop, boop, ba-doo. So yeah, that was Jim Hawkins. Someone needs a boost, and apparently it was Ash Mufareh that needed a boost. So Jimmy here, pucker up, because that was some major, major, major ash kissing if I've ever seen any. Boy, oh boy, was it ever. I cut some of it out, okay? There was more. There was more. Is Jim insane? Probably. Seat, eject, now. Are they all a bit crazier than normal this week, or is it just me? They're getting a little loony. Getting a little loony because, you know, Ash isn't around. So they're just gonna kiss his ass and hope that he shows up one day in future and makes all of their dreams come true. And that is it for this week's episode of Kiss His Ass. Woohoo! That was a fun one. That was a fun one to make. Yes, it was. So, you know, keeping up with the same theme, you know, Megan Mitchell actually uploaded a video that was called The Power of Intentional Detachment. And I usually like to react to like a full stream of someone's on FriYAY, and it's less than 15 minutes long. So I figured, you know, we would hear from Megan, since you guys aren't really sick of Megan yet. You know, she's pretty new. And I also wanted to ask you, because I found a Julie Wynn and Megan live stream where she was introduced to the community about a year ago. And I thought that maybe we could react to it sometime together in the next week or two. So let me know if you guys want to know more about Megan, because that could be fun. You know, I don't remember ever reacting to that one. But now that Megan's so active, you know, I figured we would. So the power of intentional detachment. Very interesting. And by the way, the word intentional, capitalized.
Good morning, good evening. Megan Mitchell here.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Cece here, Chris from New York, Westchester County, on our flat earth. Sorry, it's like every time that somebody says good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, I a switch goes off in my brain and I become Cece, Chris from New York, Westchester County. You know, I miss that man. We got to react to him this next week.
It is Thursday, and I have not made a video since last week.
Oh, no.
I hope everyone had a wonderful extended weekend. If you are in the States, we had Monday off.
Yeah, I actually am in Canada, where we had Monday off after Valentine's Day for Family Day. So that was a very nice weekend, because then also Friday was a PA day. So we got a 4-day weekend that weekend. It was very, very lovely.
But today I want to talk to you about the art of caring, but not carrying. Caring, but not carrying. And what I mean by that is the power of intentional detachment.
Okay.
Now, detachment often carries a negative connotation, but purposeful detachment is different. It's not emotional withdrawal or indifference. It's self-awareness and discipline. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen the meme. It's pretty popular.
Ashley Farah better hurry up and make these people's dreams come true, because all of their hair is suffering.
It's a woman who is, she's going all different directions. She's trying to figure out what to do. There's all these different things pulling her. And it's pretty accurate in today's world. We're being pulled in so many different directions all the time that our focus is very detached. It's very separated. It's very, you know.
Wait, did she say focused and detached?
Intentional. But like I said, intentional detachment is a powerful tool for being more productive and being more effective. At its core, purposeful detachment is about making a deliberate choice regarding what deserves our attention and energy. And there are many ways that we can practice intentional detachment. And
like sitting around and waiting for a company to launch for 16 years is perfectly fine, but don't waste any time asking people what's going on. You know? Like that kind of thing. That's what we mean.
I'm talking about all of this in a very positive way. So,
I mean, you're trying to, I guess, but unfortunately, there's not a happy ending here, Megan.
You know, don't think of it in, you know, trying to just check out on life sort of way, but.
Right, like silence and detachment are the solution. Got it. Success guaranteed. It's like, listen, go silent and then detach yourself from this scam. Then your success is more guaranteed.
In a way that is...
Also, I like her Bumblebee shirt. Just had to throw that out there.
Meaningful and helpful. Most obviously, physical detachment. We can, you know, we can get overwhelmed and try to do too many things, try to be too many places. Personally, I'm a person who needs a lot of downtime or a lot of alone time in order to be effective. I teach, this is my 25th year teaching. I teach primarily teenagers, everything from 13 to 18, and I interact with about 100 kids a day. And
yet you still come on here like once a week, a few times a month, and talk to your community. It's amazing. Ash Mufar only deals with 2 kids, his own kids, every day, and he can't even do that. But yet you're all looking to him to save all of you. You see how ridiculous that is and backwards that is, Megan?
Or more. And I need time after work to completely detach, which is why I often decline.
Most people do, by the way. It's not a weird thing to need some time between like work and home. You know, a lot of people take the drive and they listen to some music and they take that extra time. I used to bus because I don't drive, and I used to listen to music, and that was kind of like a transitioning time for me, you know, transitioning from work mode to, oh, thank God I'm home mode. You know, a lot of people need, when they first come in the door, to have a few moments to themselves. That's normal. What's not normal is telling everyone that you are going to start up an educational platform for them at the beginning, at the start of 2026, after telling them you were going to start something for them for 8 years and not doing so, and then just kind of ghosting. That's not really the same thing, Megan. Just say it.
For invitations on things in the evening, I need that time away. You know, I'm a person who absorbs other people's energies. I absorb the emotions of others. I think, you know, a lot of people call it.
Like, even if I go to the store and I come home and I'm like carrying groceries, I'm like, okay, I need like 5-10 minutes now to like, before people start bothering me, before I hear, Mom, 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 just give me a couple minutes. I just walked in, you know? I don't think that's a weird thing. I think most people are like that, you know? And if you can just go from one thing to another, I mean, I do if I have to, but good for you, you know? It's funny to me that her comfort, all of them seem to be taking these very normal situations that we all experience and then claiming that that means that Ash ghosting them since the end of October is normal and that he's doing hard work for them all. You know, I'm like, these things aren't at all like each other. So one of these things is not like the others. Decompress. I need at least 2 hours. If I wasn't a mom, maybe. You know, but I do take my self-care Saturdays, right? And my kid's at an age right now where she's starting to really want to be independent. She wants to talk to her friends instead of mom all the time, you know? We're entering that phase. And I'm getting a little bit more alone time than I used to get. And I'll admit, it's probably helping me in some ways. But because I enjoy that, and because that's a thing that people do, does not then mean that Ash's silence and him not being present at all. Like, he can pop in for 2 minutes and be like, hey guys, just want to let you know, hopefully we'll be running in a few months. Everything's going well. Take care, see you soon. You can just upload a little video like that. Do a voice note to Chris Johnson. I think he kind of likes it when they're all stirring and wondering what's up. And like, he thinks this is engagement or something.
An empath. If you're someone like that, you will probably need a great deal of physical, actual space, detaching.
Physical.
But, I want to talk about some other ways that we can personally use intentional detachment to be more effective. And the first one is mindful living. And mindfulness is a kind of a catchphrase now that's used a lot. But really what it is living in the moment. We get so much, so engaged in daily practices. Mindfulness encourages us to stay conscious and in the present moment. Slowing down, making a deliberate choice to slow down and savor life as it unfolds. This means taking the time to do whatever you're doing with full attention, practicing single task activities rather than multitasking, focusing on one task at a time. We think we can be more effective by doing so many different things. But if our brains are always in one place and our bodies are in another, are we truly being effective? We can detach. That's a great way to detach from all of the external things and just be present in that one moment. I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of thinking about so many different things while I'm doing one thing and not really experiencing that moment. Practicing being truly in the moment allows for an escape from adversity and a conservation of.
He's like, Megan, stop reading Google, damn it. Or Chat GPT.
inner energy. This is a
Basically just gets their stuff from Google.
thing, you know, when I'm thinking about all these different things, I'm utilizing so much energy internally, while also using energy externally by the physical things that I'm doing. So intentional detachment is also mindfulness and a great way for you to be more effective. Detach from control. Learn to navigate experiences without being overly.
Weird to hear the words detachment and mindfulness in the same sentence, because usually mindfulness is practiced to help people that disassociate a lot. You know, I'm someone that practices mindfulness. There's certain exercises you can do, and I share some of those. But you're like, we're talking about detaching. It's so weird and backwards for me.
Attached to the outcomes. And I talked about this in a past video, the journey versus the destination mentality. We have to detach from the outcome in order to fully enjoy what we're doing at the time.
What?
Detach from judgment. Cultivate a non-judgmental outlook towards.
How are you supposed to grow if you're never judging anything? Just wondering.
People and towards experiences. It allows for forgiveness and allows for forgiveness of others and for forgiveness of yourself. And, you know, for making mistakes. We're going to make mistakes. So try to detach from so much judgment. Mel Robbins is, if you've ever heard of Mel Robbins, she's a very popular podcaster, author, and she has a saying, let them, which has really become very popular now. Let them just basically.
She really does like the sound of her own voice.
Saying, let other people do what they need to do. Let other people judge you and don't be attached to that. You know, I talked about criticism and the critics.
Yep.
Let them be.
Are you sure? Because you seem quite hung up on it. Just say it. Are you sure you're letting them? Is this for me?
Confident and detached in a way that makes you not concerned with what others are doing or not concerned with what others are thinking about you. It's really none of you.
If everyone only cared about themselves, what a selfish world we would live in which nobody would ever help anyone else. That would suck. I think, anyway. Maybe that's just me.
Your business, what other people think about you. I think that's really powerful.
You're not in a business. You're using an educational platform to learn from Ash Mufara. Very different. I don't believe it's a business. And if you guys are promoting a business, the SEC wouldn't like that very much.
Statement. All right, so I want to shift to a business perspective and how detachment can be used.
What perspective have we been doing this? You just brought up business 2 seconds ago. What do you mean? Jesus. I hope she's not teaching life orientation as a subject. Psychology, sociology. I hope she does art.
Utilized in an organization or in business. Detachment in business refers to maintaining professional emotional distance, allowing for objective decision making, reducing burnout, and improving resilience against organizational stress. So, you know, especially in our journey with Ash, we have had periods where Ash has been very visible, Ash has been very available, and then we have periods like right now where Ash has been somewhat detached. That's not a bad thing. That's probably very intentional because Ash has to choose where he's utilizing his energy, and he has to choose how he's focusing in order to have the best outcome in the future. So benefits of detachment in business: reduced burnout. It prevents the negative physical and mental impacts of over-investing emotionally in daily work and in members of the organization. You know, we all want to see Ash. We
Oh,
all want to
Lord,
talk to Ash,
Megan.
and I believe that Ash loves to talk to us. I believe he's very
Does
much
he?
a people person.
I know that he did. I think he doesn't have much to say right now either. Like, I always say he could just do a short video, but it's almost like he thinks he has to go live and talk directly to you guys. And he's kind of scared of what will happen if he does. Maybe if this goes on for longer, he'll get so scared that he'll never return. That's not good for you guys, though. That would still suck.
And that he thrives off of interactions. However, it's a lot like if you can't see the forest for the trees. If you're too close to all of the different emotions of people, all of the different opinions of people, you can't make an objective decision. Second, better decision making. It enables leaders and employees to make decisions based on data and strategy rather than emotional attachment or fear. So it creates less biased decisions.
All you guys have is emotional attachment to each other here, and that's what you're selling is community. But okay, Megan.
Making. Ash cannot be influenced by every opinion of every previous founder, every person who's involved in Victory with Ash. He can't make decisions based on.
Okay, well, you can't hide, right? Like he needs to be a big boy. You know, put his big boy pants on. You know, if he can't face any judgment, any criticism, and he never wants any kind of input, then does he have the right to run a company or educate people? I mean, come on now.
All of these different people and all of the different whims that everybody wants. He has to make decisions.
Again, he chose to have an international quote unquote business. So if he has a hard time dealing with different types of people, which, yeah, we could argue that based on some of the videos I've uploaded, right? We could argue that. But, like, then he shouldn't be here. Like, he shouldn't be doing this then. This was an awful choice of a job for him to do. And he still chose that. And he's still leading you all on. Like, I get pissed off because I'm like, he knows that he has an 8-year director's bar. And he's not being transparent. He's hiding that from all of you. So he's like, oh, shiny new object, as you guys like to call it. Look over here, educational platform. Don't pay attention to the fact that I'll never launch this business ever, you know. That's what all this is. Don't pay attention to the fact we have to wait around for 8 years before you guys will ever be able to make a dime with me. We gotta learn. And, like, apparently you're letting it work. And I'm just like, that's bizarre.
It's based on the big picture.
Yeah, you should get the big picture. Just saying. You should probably read the SEC litigation.
Improved creativity and focus. By letting go of the need to control every detail, individuals can foster a more collaborative and innovative environment. So, you know, letting go of attachment, detaching, allows us to open up more ideas and allows us to open up more creativity within business.
That's weird because I actually work better if I can bounce my ideas off of other people, and I feel like I'm in a collaborative team environment when it comes to work, but sure.
And then lastly, enhanced adaptability.
In business, if the CEO gets detached, that's a major red flag, right?
It allows for flexibility in strategies and overcoming the rigidness that comes with being too attached to a specific plan. Again, back to Victory with Ash and back to this whole experience with Ash. If Ash tells us what's going to happen ahead of time and then the plan changes, you know, there's potential for disappointment or potential for frustration.
So he just won't tell you anything at all. That solves that. Because he knows that he's going to disappoint you by telling you anything. Hello? Do you not understand?
It's almost better, which Ash has told us in the past, that he's going to wait until things are done and then come out and announce them.
Yeah, so be like a decade.
He has to be open to flexibility. He has to be open to adjusting the plan as he goes, because things arise that he didn't initially account for.
And it's his job as the owner, operator, CEO to try to foresee some of these things and plan for things to go wrong and how to fix them without leaving his alleged investors, his founders here, all hanging. Just saying.
So I'll read you a last few things. I love this. I think this is a great way to look at it. Detachment provides opportunities to step away from the dance floor, where you only see what's around you, which is basically working in the business, and transitions to the balcony view, working on the business, where you have a very different, more objective picture of the whole. Ash has transferred to the balcony.
Well, that makes no sense, because he's always been the one at the top. He's always been the one running things, and he's always been the one that needs to know everything that's going on at all times with everything. So if he's zoned in on one specific part of the business, again, that's because he's incompetent, which then doesn't give me much hope for this next venture of yours, the big, bold, beautiful dream.
Sort of view right now. This objective view can help you get out of the weeds and focus on the big picture. The associated critical thinking can ultimately lead you to make meaningful improvements to the dance floor experience. He wants to make meaningful improvements to our experience. And sometimes that requires him to step off the dance floor. A final thought. Purposeful detachment isn't about stepping away from life. It's about stepping into it with intention. It allows us to conserve energy for what truly matters, our relationships, our creativity, and our sense of purpose.
Again, you can't do all of these things. Why are you making yourself the CEO? Like, hello.
I hope this helps you. We all need to detach sometimes, whether that is taking a step away from, whether it's taking a step away from making videos, taking a step away from...
This was basically just your way of saying, don't blame Ash for not being around. He's not detaching from us, he's actually working hard. Like you all did this whole week. Ridiculous.
Being available for people all of the time. We have to create boundaries around ourselves to protect our energy and to protect our, emotions. Have a blessed Thursday.
I did. Thank you, Megan. I hope you did too. That was riveting content. I'm sure nobody knew anything about any of that before you read us the ChatGPT Google definition of it all and helped dive into it with ChatGPT for us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, it wouldn't be an Onpassive stream if you didn't feel like you wanted to either pull your hair out or go to sleep at some point now, would it? So, Red went live a little while ago to talk to us about eating frogs. And so, I just thought that I would share that with all of you because it's quite riveting. It's better content than Megan, anyway.
So what I've got for you today is eating the frog. This has come off the back of, if you remember, I was talking about how to become the 1%.
Yeah, Red, are you recording this through a tin can? Like, what is happening? This is the best I could get it. It's him, I promise.
And the daily habits that you have to undertake to put you into that 1% club.
Okay.
Really is a habit that becomes, a routine that becomes a habit that you need to get yourself into. And I said when I was doing the
Thanks, Red. Great way explaining.
Video that there was an awful lot to it, and I was going to break it down a little bit more and maybe take some of the things from it and then expand it just so you have a better understanding of what each one of those routine habits that you need to do on a daily basis that helps eating the frog. It's not going to be a particularly long one, this one, but it is certainly one of the time management strategies that really do work as far as getting jobs done. That is, i.e. the frog, first thing in the morning. Get that job that you don't like. And it boosts productivity by eliminating procrastination, and you have done the one job that you've not really wanted to do, the one that you don't like doing. It will give you a huge lift. Eating the frog technique certainly comes in. Eating the frog is part of eating the frog. Eat it first. Frogs to eat first thing in the morning. If you've got 2 frogs to eat first thing in the morning, prioritize the biggest challenge one first, and then the second challenged one after this. And then you can move on to the next frog to eat before the next day. Done and dusted.
They're eating the frogs. They're eating the frogs. Hey. Stand by breakfast. Yeah. Gone by lunch fog. Wake up guru in my screen. Tells me how to live the dream. $20 for secret sauce. Only secret, take a loss. Entities and magic coins. Trust me, bro, we'll all rejoice. By the time you brush your teeth, they done sold you air and leaves. They're eating the frogs by noon. Hope on dream by afternoon. Smile on live, we're changing lives. Really just changing where the money moves. They're eating the frogs by noon. Yeah, crop was saying your cash go poof. Every link say don't be late. Funny how waffles always end up food.
Woo! Yeah, I've heard of eating frog legs, but I've never heard of eating the frogs. Not in the way that he explained it, anyway. But hey, you know, if you like eating the frogs, then go ahead. I mean, maybe you're just into French girls. Who knows? I'm glad that you guys enjoyed this. Yes, frogs. At least he's not saying that the chemicals are turning the frogs gay. So I guess there's that. Frogonomics. Very, very close to Ponzinomics. So we are at the end of our fabulous FriYAY stream. So get comfy, because I have one more segment for you tonight. It is going to be, of course, our story time segment. You know, I like to give you guys a bedtime story, and although it's barely 7:30 p.m. here, you know, I like to send you off relaxed, not all like, they're eating the frogs, woo! You know, or chemtrails, that's right. That's right. I think he got confused with the eating an elephant metaphor. I mean, like I said, I've heard of eating frog legs, but I've never heard of eating the frogs how he said it. So, grab your favorite teddy bear. Grab your favorite teddy bear. Curl up with a nice blanket. Maybe some hot cocoa. You know, snuggle up. Get comfy. And get ready. Because it is time for a story time from Victory with Ash. Yes. So, tonight's story is from the Onpassive review group, and it is by Nuno. Dear Nuno Santos, one of our favorite memers. And he did this on February 15th, right after Valentine's Day. This one is called Faith, Trust, and Character. I understand that many people carry fears and doubts about what Ash Mufara is building and what it will bring to all of us. Each person has their own situation, their own timing, their own pressure. The delays, the silence, the sabotage that Onpassive suffered, all of this naturally creates questions. Like, now you have questions? And I fully respect that. But there are things I never forget. I remember what Ash Mufara did for the people of Morocco. What did he do for the people of Morocco? I remember his posture, his calm, his joy in live streams. I remember the respect he always shows to everyone, without exception. I have never met Ash Mufara in person. Yet, I have never seen him speak a single wrong word to any member. I guess keyword is member. It doesn't matter if someone is a leader or someone anonymous like me. Okay, Nuno. Everyone is treated with the same respect. And maybe this is where the problem began. Too much kindness, too much openness, too much trust. Sadly, some people took advantage of that. They sabotaged, they disrupted, they caused what was carefully built to collapse. Don't build it to collapse. Even so, what matters most to me is this. Ash Mufara is a human being with values, a man of character, a man who leads by example. My belief is not only about what is coming, it is about who is leading the vision. I don't know if it will take a little longer or much longer. I don't know exactly how everything will unfold. But I do know one thing. Ash Mufara created something rare, a feeling of trust, a sense of calm, a quiet confidence that cannot be explained with logic alone. This project is more than technology, more than business, more than timing. For me, it is faith, it is trust, it is belief in a man who chose integrity over ego. When? And that is why I remain calm. That is why I remain confident. That is why I stay. Prayers, faith in the process, trust in the man, belief in the vision. Hashtag Ash Mufara, hashtag Onpassive, hashtag trust, hashtag faith, hashtag leadership, hashtag integrity, hashtag vision, hashtag patience, hashtag character, hashtag human values, hashtag belief, hashtag confidence. And then with it, he says, thank you, Asif Iqbal, because this image is beautiful. And with it, he posted up this image right here. Isn't it a beautiful, beautiful picture of Nuno? Ah, so awesome. You're looking good there, Nuno. Yeah, you are. I'm just saying. No, I'm just joking. That's not the picture that they made for him. That's the picture I made for him. It was actually this picture. This one right here. As you can see. Very important. Ash Mufara, sir. I want to see everyone succeed. We are all successful. Victory with Ash. change the world, the change life, humanity first. And then it's Nuno and Ash Mufara, and they got a crowd down there that they seem to be standing on. Oh my. But thank you, Nuno, for those beautiful words. And that is it for this week's episode of A Story Time from Victory with Ash. Oh, Nuno, what a lovely, lovely story. Thank you so much for sharing that and that amazing picture with us. Really did help give me the final boost that I think I can handle in this live stream. Everyone boost up! I have no clue what that means. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for another fun-filled Friday with the Sayers of Nay. It would have been a little longer if Bill Must would have posted up this video. Bill Must, you're ruining my stream. So, please do give this video a like, subscribe if you are new here. I would love it if you joined our fabulous, amazing members. All of the beautiful people do, and you don't want to be an ugly bitch like me. So make sure that you hit that join button. We have a great time. You can come hang out in the Discord, help me plan these shows. You can post up your memes, and they can appear here on my screen. Look at that. Yes, you can. Make memes about Onpassive, send them to me. Great fun for the whole family, for sure. Also, every single Monday, we try to do MLM Monday, where we talk mainly about MLMs on this channel anyway, but especially on Mondays. And every single Wednesday on my community tab, we do Healing After Coercive Control, in which I discuss lots of different topics, but we dive into the psychology of actually healing. You know, no longer being a victim. We look at therapy things that we can be doing at home with ourselves. Even without a therapist, that might help us in some way. Because I understand that after you leave a cult, especially certain cults like Scientology, Jehovah's Witnesses, things like this, saying to someone, oh, you've left a cult, now go to therapy, seems like an easy thing to say. But when you have been conditioned your entire life not to trust therapy, it's a completely different story. But we're often dealing with people that are like, I spent my whole life being told that psychology was stupid, queen. And then you're here talking about the psychology behind cults. And I'm just like, what the fuck, you know? And so I'm trying to bridge that gap in any way that I can. So they're just little exercises that you can do. Things like practicing mindfulness exercises. We use a lot of DBT. We use a lot of CBT. We use a lot of all of the therapies, so check that out. And then, of course, every Friday we do this FriYAY with the Sayers of Nay, and we have a great time. So make sure you come by and say hi for all of that. The rest of the week, we just take it by ear. Check out my blog on deheck.com, and I hope that all of you have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. We are going to be doing some self-care Saturday stuff tomorrow on the community tab as well, so check that out also. Self-Care Saturday is when every single Saturday you do something special for yourself. It's a way to pause, have gratitude, to really, really learn to love yourself again. You know, that's something that you have to do, especially if you're leaving an environment that had coercive control. Very important. So we try to hit all of the things that we possibly can. Very, very busy. So check all of that out. I love all of your faces. Thank you so much again for hanging out here with me tonight. And I will see you all for MLM Monday. And like I said, on the community tab tomorrow, just saying again. Like always, we're into winning! Woo!
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
We are here.
I'm Mike Ellish, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's a call. Hey.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
My name is Ashton Potter. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or spying or we know who you are,
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was Freeman and Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the question. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them all morning long. That's not the answer you want, but only Reverend Jim Jones. Okay? Let's go to Cayenne. All right? No joke.
Alright, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to Crazy Man talking about their experiences. My name is Ashton Potter, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Elch, by the way.
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ashton Potter.
Stop going there.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name is Ashton Potter, and I'm your friend.
Have a good night.
Let's go to Cayenne.